Hey guys, in this particular video, we are going to be going over the triangle, exterior angle sum for our triangles and then also our straight lines. So there's an actual theorem where it's going to be introduced to all of this, and we're going to get into that more in tomorrow's live Zoom. But today is kind of an introductory to that, and we're going to locate different shapes within the pictures that are given to find that missing angle, because that's another way that you can do it before I throw in the theorem to you guys, and I wanted to do that more in a live Zoom setting. So the first thing that you guys are going to do is you guys are going to pick apart some of the shapes. So one shape in particular that I see here is a triangle. Okay, so we're going to start with the triangle. So with that being said, you are going to take 20, well, first you see the triangle, and you have this particular missing side length here. So the first part that you are going to solve would be taking 21 plus 34, and we need to figure out that particular side length. Okay, so as we take 21 plus 34, 1 plus 4 is 5, 3 plus 2 is 5. We get 55. So then let's remember that there are 180 degrees within that triangle, the blue picture there that I did. So we're going to do 180 minus 55. So again, we know that there is 180 degrees within the triangle, and we are going to subtract 55 from that. So when we do so, we get 125. So that gives us this piece. So that angle right there would be 125. Okay, but I still didn't find x though. So the next thing that I see on this particular image here is a straight line. Let's see if, oops, I didn't change the color. Is a straight line. Okay, so x and that 125 degrees lies on that straight line, and I know that a straight line has 180 degrees on it. So we're going to take 180 and we are going to subtract 125. So that particular operation should look familiar because we kind of just did it. And so then that answer would be 55 degrees. So x is equal to 55. And you can put that anywhere that you would like to. So today you're going to need a piece of paper. And you can submit a picture of your work. Why doesn't it know? You can submit a picture of your work, all of your work if you would like to, or if you prefer individual problems, like showing your work that way, you can do that as well. So x is equal to 55 degrees. Okay, so again, things that we were able to find, we found two shapes. We found a triangle and we found the straight line. That's led us to finding the value of x. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this, and we're going to move on to example number 2. Okay, so example number 2, we also have, for the shapes that I see, sorry, the shapes that I see are a triangle again, okay, and then something to notice whenever I'm looking at this particular triangle, I know that I have 90 degrees, but I also don't have another angle in this triangle that is given. Remember, like, you need 2 given angles to find the third one in a triangle. So I need to start with the line in this one. So we're going to start right here with knowing that a straight line has 180 degrees, and I know that 122 is given. So that means that I can find this particular angle. So my first step one in this particular problem is going to be using that straight line. So I'm going to take 180 and I'm going to subtract 122 from that. So again, you're going to take 180 and you're going to subtract 122. That particular answer is 58. Okay. And so then from there, I'm able to work within my triangle because I know that that angle inside there is 58. Okay, so now I'm going to take my 2 angles that are given in my triangle, which was 58 and then also 90, and I'm going to add those 2 together. So we're going to do 58 plus 90, and now that is equal to 148. And then we're going to take 180 and we're going to subtract 148 from that. and we get 32. So the x value down there, after I use my straight line and then I use my angles in my triangle, I got that x is equal to 32. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. Let's figure out, well, I see a triangle, I see another straight line. Let's figure out the order I need to place those so I'm able to figure them out. And this one doesn't have the angle of x. So we're going to say that this one is the one that is missing. We're going to call that x right there. Okay, so as you can see, I only know one angle within my triangle. The other two are missing. So what I'm going to need to do again is use that straight line first. So I'm going to use this piece right here to figure that out first. So what I'm going to do is 180 because that is on a straight line. And I'm going to subtract 155. Okay, so when I take 180 minus 155, I get 25. Okay, so I know that this side inside angle is 25 degrees. And so technically there's a triangle in that. I'm going to draw the triangle a little bit separate over here. So like you have the straight line, and why I didn't change to blue, I don't know. Where's my undo button? We'll try this. There we go. Okay, so here is the triangle kind of that is in that picture. So I know that this is 25 and I knew that this was 50. If I just give you a triangle, you'd be like, oh, I can find that angle easily. I'm just going to take 25 plus 50, and I'm going to subtract that from 180. We did that yesterday. So when I take 25 plus 50, I get 75. So then you're simply just going to take 180 minus 75 to get that missing angle. So 180 minus 75 is 105. So x is equal to, x is equal to 105. So that would be your final answer there. And again, you are literally just using straight lines and triangles to find the particular answers in the actual problems that you are working out today. Okay, so again, you're looking for triangles and you're looking for straight angles and figuring out which order that you need to solve those with to find x. So with all of that being said, I'm going to go through and solve number 1 for you because the other ones, I mean, they look a little different. Technically, there's more parts to it. Let me just put it that way. So I'm going to, I haven't used green in a while. So let's use green. Okay, so this particular one, to find angle A, I'm going to draw a straight line because that right there is beside angle A. So I know that angle 115 and angle A right here lie on a straight line. So there's really not a whole lot I need to do to solve this particular problem because I know that a straight line has 180 degrees and I'm given 115. So we're just going to subtract those to find angle A. And I probably should have put A instead of number 1, but it'll be okay. So 180 minus 115 is equal to 65. So that was solving angle A. I'm going to try to make that an A. There we go. Okay. Now to solve for angle B, we use it. No, that's an ugly color. Bluish. Okay. Now to solve for angle B, we also need to figure out, so there are 2 things that you can work on to solve for angle B. So you could see that this right here, angle here was 65, and angle B is inside of a triangle. That could be one option, and you can use the 90 and the 65. Sorry for my non-straight lines, guys. And then the other piece, so I'm going to undo that one so you guys see the triangle there, that you can use for angle B. And then the other piece that you can use for angle B is this straight line that it lies on if I was to extend it. So angle B lies on 155, and also obviously a straight line is 180. So you could take 180 minus 155, or you could use that triangle. And that triangle had 65, 90, and then angle B. So you would just solve for angle B. But technically, I'm just going to do 180 minus 155, and that gives me 25 degrees. So angle B is 25 degrees. So again, go through these problems and you're looking for, depends on how you're seeing the image, you're going to look for straight lines and use that, or you're going to use your knowledge about triangles. And then tomorrow, soon, we are going to dive more into the actual theorem, the why all of these, like, why can you do all this? Like, there's kind of like a shortcut. But we're taking the roundabout way for this particular assignment today, and then we're going to see if we can figure out the shortcut tomorrow on Zoom. So best of luck to you. And again, always reach out if you need me. Make private comments on Google Classroom. It goes right to my email, or just send me an email and I will try the best to help you out. Good luck, guys.